Hello.
Hi, guys. We had our technical support out here.
Yeah.
I really do need to get him a shirt that says technical support.
Yeah, that way if he needs to come across the screen, he looks all professional.
Yeah, like he's a multi-level over here. He does both things.
Yeah.
Technical support and Sergeant G. It's like having a famous technical support person.
Don't forget to run your banner in your comments.
Okay, guys. Let me put a banner on here because apparently technical support didn't do his job. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's put our comments on. We want to see what you guys are saying. Hey,
Hi,
girl.
Granny.
I'm going to say all this. Oh, my gosh. Look. Yo.
Hi, John.
I'm glad you're over here.
And
I feel like we were a little behind today, but that's okay. Slightly. I got new ink a couple weeks ago, so if you guys see me kind of rubbing my arm a little bit, it's at that stage where I keep rubbing like the balm all over it, but for whatever reason, I feel like this one's scabbed up more than like.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of ink.
No, it was. I mean, it was a lot of ink, but I think it's because I'm getting old. To be honest,
the older you get, the more you feel things in your body. It's like your body can identify, like, oh, there's a pain right there and there and there and there.
I think when you're young, you go get your tattoo, right? And you're like, I don't care, whatever. And then the older I get, I go get my tattoo therapy, and I'm just like, can you freaking hurry up?
All right.
And we're not even close to done, and I have to wait forever to get back in because my artist is I don't know, she came up and got all fancy pants, and now you have to make a waiting list.
Right.
But she is getting me in on a Monday, but it's still taking 2 months.
Yeah.
So I got to get back in a month. This will be another full sleeve. I would show you guys what I have, but it looks jankety, and I'm not even about to show you jankety.
Right. Don't rub it. Keep it moist and don't rub or scratch. That's kind of hard. I like to slap it.
I know. So this one, right? I made sure all the, well, whatever. The biggest parts are I have a bunch of roses on the 3 big roses on here, and then little things in between. So I rub it, or my other ones weren't that bad. My leg, my back, my foot wasn't that bad. This one, and I'm just I was rubbing balm on it earlier. And I was you're rubbing it too much. You're I think I need some more balm on it. And then you're taking a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. I'm thinking about it and now it's itching. I need to just poke it. But it is. It looks like I haven't scabbed like this with any of my. I have a ton of tattoos and I haven't scabbed like this. And there's one, and my 2 2-year-olds are coming up and they're like, "Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Can I poke it?" And then one of them wants to pick the scabs off. And
I'm
no. Yeah. And so it's kind of at that weird stage where you don't want to, you get you first get it and it's I got fresh ink. And anybody that loves tattoos sees fresh ink and they're like, oh, fresh ink. This is you don't show nobody this.
Well, you got to let it, crust over and do all that.
It's crusting over. It's crusting over.
I wish I was running
what
out of
tattoos
room.
do you have, John? Yeah, I'm not running out of room, obviously. But what do you have? I'm excited to hear about it. I love tattoos.
Yeah, I only have 4 tattoos. I have a whole bunch more to go.
We are drinking because, the soccer mom over here. No, we are drinking hard Jun Kombucha. It's made with honey, raspberry, goji rose, all kinds of teas. I don't know if you guys can. Let me see if I can.
5.
It's too bright, but yeah.
5.6 ABV.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys. This is really good. It just tastes like a tea, like a chilled herbal tea.
Yeah.
But it has prebiotics, probiotics. It's kombucha, right? I like Kyla. She brought this new brand, and I really like this one.
Yeah, Wild Tonic. What's the wrong time? What part did you join at?
Hey, Dane. I sent your package out.
Okay, so you know this person.
With a little treat in it. Yes, it's not the wrong time though. We just got on a little late. You're right on time, bud. Right on time.
Yeah.
We were waiting for Dane to start the party. Let's see. So sleeves, back, chest, legs, the typical stuff. Okay, what is your favorite tattoo? What's your least favorite tattoo? That's what I'm going to ask you, John. If you have a least favorite tattoo.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough to have a least favorite yet. Because they all mean something. Well, my first tattoo, it means something, but it don't mean something.
How did that happen?
Well, when tattoos first became legal in Oklahoma, I went there. I didn't have an idea in mind. I was just like, finally, I can get a tattoo.
Yeah.
So when I was up there, I saw, because I was always a very celestial person, I saw a tattoo with the moon and the stars. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that looks so beautiful. And it's actually the sun kissing the moon, and it makes a yin yang.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and I do believe in balance, because without darkness, we wouldn't know what lightness is, and vice versa.
She just got deep. Deep.
Yeah, I made it into something. Okay, I made it have meaning.
Yeah, she was like, "This is the most meaningful tattoo you're ever gonna see."
Yeah, I may have just picked it out because it looked pretty, and I love the moon and the stars, but it means something now,
right? Okay, Eugene, what did your dad have?
Yeah.
And what's your reason for not getting one? I love all the reasons when people are like, nah, I don't want one. Either just because, or you're not touching me with a needle, or I don't want something on me that I might not want in 10 years.
Right. And then some people just like their bodies as a blank canvas. I mean, it's beautiful blank as well. I mean, I find plenty of people attractive that don't have tattoos. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I do. No, I do, because, I feel like tattooing I think guys' bodies could mostly be tattooed and be cool, but I feel like female bodies, and this is just my opinion, there are some things that there should still be just blank skin.
Right.
That are just so pretty on a woman. And then with guys, it's like, I feel like more masculine. So they seem more masculine when I don't know why. It's in my head, guys.
Right.
Favorite is my right sleeve. It's a tall ship caught in a thunderstorm, black and gray. Least favorite, I don't have one. I like that you don't have a least favorite. Yeah. So what's the meaning of your tall ship? I don't know if you guys get asked meanings all the time. I get asked meanings.
Right. I'm trying to remember all my tattoos suddenly because I'm old. I have 4.
Yeah, all of mine means something. With mom in the middle.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, my dad had a heart with a ribbon through it for the longest time, and he used to tell me all the time. He's like, one day I'm going to get your name in here. Of course, tattoos were illegal in Oklahoma at the time.
Right.
And before he died, he got my name in the ribbon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like, took you long enough. You died after it, but what? No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Well, that's sweet that he still got your name.
My dad was really sentimental, but I think that's part of the Asperger's too. When they committed or like something, they were very focused on it, and then they are very actually sentimental in their own ways. So yeah,
I actually for me, I think there's some boob tattoos. Well, it depends on the part, I guess. Like, I find this super cool, like the chest or whatever.
The solar,
Yeah.
Plexus.
Yeah. The something just right
solar
here.
Plexus.
And I think I've seen people do make their aerials into stars or whatever. I mean, I think that's cool. I don't think they're trashy, but I think that you can probably make a way to make it trashy. Maybe, I guess. I have
a friend who's a nurse, and she was trying to teach a woman to help a woman nurse her baby, and all of her breast, she said, was like a celestial scene, and her nipples and areola were a star, which, that sounds painful. And she said I had to apologize to her. I was like, I'm trying to help you to nurse, and I don't want you to think I'm being inappropriate, but you have a lot of art. And obviously the woman was not offended.
Right.
I think boobs are pretty, and either way you do it is fine, but that's one area I probably am like,
right. The pain factor, and plus, I don't know.
I just think they're pretty. It's part of the canvas. That, and I don't know. There's just
but I think that the under boob stuff is more. I mean, I think it depends
Yeah.
on your boob size, or maybe if you wear a bra. I don't know.
Well, because if you're kind of busty, you might not see it.
Yeah, and then because I really think they're so pretty and I would like it, but I feel like the only time I'd ever see it, I'd have to be like lifting them up or something. You know what I mean? Like
I'm looking in the mirror to have it written backwards.
right? Yeah.
So
wonder
like
if
I forgot what that said. I got it like 20 years ago. I gotta look in the mirror.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess I do have a tattoo I can't ever see unless I look in the mirror. So I don't know. I just doesn't fit my.
I think it's the human, right? Like whatever you can almost tell if it's gonna fit their personality or whatever.
Right.
You're like, yeah, okay, that fits you. That's cool. Like leg tattoos can be really nice if they're done in the right way. But
Right.
some leg tattoos can just look like you were tattooing on yourself because you were bored.
Right.
Like, there's a spot. Okay, so Chris, you said you still need sleeves, one to celebrate recovery and one to bring awareness to 20. Oh, that's cool. How long have you been in recovery?
Yeah, and I love that you want to bring awareness to the 22, like using a tattoo to do that. And I'm all about sobriety.
Yeah, me too. Especially because I'm a child of two addicts, so sobriety is a pretty awesome thing. And yes, the handprint, that's got to be your favorite, right? All my tattoos I have meaning behind them. I have my very first tattoo was of my son's name shortly after he passed away, so I got it across my back. And then we got a halo. His name is Amadeus, so we got a halo around the A. And then around the U, it looks like he threw up his feet print because he doesn't need to walk anymore because he's like with Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's our thing. Well, howdy, Michelle. I got it after I lost my dad. The anchors are gone. The anchor lines are just at the mercy of the storm and the ocean, kind of how I felt and still do sometimes to this day. I like the meaning behind that.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's a cool story you could tell somebody.
Yeah.
Like you could totally change a day in the Dollar Tree. Somebody see your tattoo and like have that moment.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, it definitely, see, that's what I'm saying. Like when tattoos have stories, it helps you connect. Like I still have to get my memorial tattoo, but it's a way for us to talk about it and get it out. Or maybe that person that asked you the question was feeling lonely that day, or maybe they were having a hard time. And then you're like, hey, this is how I felt. I think tattoos open up stories for
absolutely
people. Icebreakers.
Even if I have met somebody just recently and literally I asked what his tattoo meant. It looked like he's a coworker of mine, and it looked like somebody drew on him, and he was like, I was 17 and drunk and wanted to get a tattoo. But then that led to a story. Right. Yeah. Like he remembers that story. Like I probably shouldn't have been doing that, but this is what I was doing. Or like somebody gave him a tattoo gun, and he has marks all over him. But these are stories. Like this is part of your history. And I just think they all have meaning. Yeah, I have mine. Inhale the future, exhale the past. That I got after my divorce because I needed to let go of that past. That was not a pretty one, and I wanted to be able to breathe. It's basically breathing. Yeah, it almost felt like you were the storm. Like, yeah. So Eugene says, I don't know why he had mom in it because his mom was kind of mean. I think he was drunk looking down. It said, wow. Hey, that's a good story, though. Like, mom, wow. Right. Wow. We can make our own meaning now. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. It says, Juan Garcia just wants to accentuate them. I think he was talking about the boob tattoos. I think Sergeant G, I could be covered from neck. I could probably cover everything on me except my face. He probably would want some face tattoos. I could be like Gangster Boo. Gangster Boo. Oh my. Side of my cheek, and he'd be like, yeah, that's hot. I want to get you a temporary tattoo for you to put on your face. So it says Gangster Boo for you to walk around in. I'd be like, Gangster Boo. Right? That's good. Okay, I have sparrows on my chest with nautical stars. Got them while I was in. It was a promise to always. Oh, I like that. That's awesome. Your tattoos have like a lot of meaning. You said in. What? I could make like a book. Right? We should do that.
tattoos.
Seizing Crazy's book of tattoo meanings, and y'all should send us the tattoo pictures.
Right, like a tabletop read. You're like,
It would be good. Even the ones y'all don't want to share, you should send them. seizingcrazy@gmail.com.
Yeah. Let us know. I just wanted to say, let us know.
Okay, myself. Okay, was gonna get the angel from an album cover. Was it She Talks the Angel, Black Sabbath? I've got so many. Was it Black Sabbath, the angel?
No.
What was
Van
it?
Halen, maybe?
Van Halen. I think it was. But some a-hole had it, so I was like, no. I went to church as a kid, so if my body is the temple of God, I should not cover it with graffiti. I can appreciate that. I use my tattoos as a ministry. So like my, okay, I'm going to show you guys just because you said that. This one says Judas 8-2. So it's still really, really dry. It's actually going to be a full sleeve and you won't see any skin, but this is a rose that'll be filled in. This is a rose that, I don't know if you guys can see that. It was filled in. This is going to be in a trash polka style and it'll go all the way up. So this, but you won't really see skin on this side versus this side you can, it's a full sleeve, but you can see skin and spots. And that one says Judas 8-2. So I appreciate your temple analogy. I think that that's an awesome reason to get it. For me, I use it as ministry. So totally understand. How many do you have?
Me? Oh, I only have 4. Yeah. My one to remind myself that things are better, that you have a good future to look forward to. One I took for my daughter because she wanted this tattoo and I got it for her because she didn't go through with it, which is fine because,
But that makes a cool story.
Yeah, it ended up making it a story of some a memory that will last a lifetime.
Yep.
My tattoo, I just wanted one because they were finally legal that I turned into its own meaning. And then me and my friend that I've known since we were 8, we got friend tattoos. We're both Sagittarius, so we got the Sagittarius arrow with circa 1983 because that's when we were born.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that has a meaning because
Yeah.
we're gonna be lifelong. I mean, if we have a falling out at 38,
no, I know who she's talking about. She'll come back together. They'll get over it.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
bash their heads together.
Yeah, I think we're too old to fight anyway, and we don't have anything to fight about. So I don't ever see this happening. So I can safely say
I would put both of y'all in the trunk and drive around until you guys solved it.
Right. Just like, we're 38. We've known each other for a bajillion years.
Even if
we're going to get a tattoo, I can safely say we're never going to not be friends.
Yeah, we're getting matching tattoos.
Yeah. I'm excited.
We are. Okay, so 15 years. Brian does say congratulations, Chris. It says you were in the program for 15 years before you got your first 9 months medallion. Recovery is hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know that. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. I'm saying that because, man, to recover is awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, for real.
1 day, 7 days, 5 months, 1 year. I watched it all. My brother recently just messaged me, and he has been a year clean from heroin and fentanyl. So my family is, we've seen addiction. So congratulations. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that is a huge deal. And 1 day is better than no days. 2 days is definitely better than 1. So, congratulations, 9 months. Are you 9 months now or has it been longer than that? But either way, freaking congrats. I don't care how many chips you got to get. I don't know what program you're in, so I don't know if you get chips because don't they have it for NA and AA?
Mm-hmm. NA and AA, they do.
Yeah.
It says, John said, God said your body is a temple. It just so happens that my temple has stained glass.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that.
Yeah,
you're a mess, fool. You are inside the house. I don't know who you're calling a mess. This goes off and I will be in there.
And I'm always a mess, so I don't.
I claimed the mess, but you fall asleep first. Well, you're a mess. Navy. So did you serve with a lot of Marines? If so, did they break everything?
Wait, the pig and a rooster. Ooh.
So Brian G. Kelly thinks brother. Yes. I still want to get the pig and rooster on my feet. Please explain. Because we need to know.
I was trying to think.
Pig and rooster. Maybe you'll say it and I'll be like, oh.
I feel like this is dirty. Not 100% sure.
Pig and rooster. I don't know. Maybe after. Led Zeppelin. Yes. That's it.
What about Led Zeppelin?
The angel.
Oh. What am I thinking? I'm probably
because
not even thinking the same thing as you.
There's a lot. No, maybe there's a ton of albums and now we're just thinking of all of them. But Led Zeppelin is the one that's the black cover and it's got like the colored wings, right?
Well, I'm thinking of Journey, but okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't thinking of Journey before though. I was thinking of a different one. But there's a lot more angels on covers than I thought.
No, there's a lot of angels on covers. Yeah, so we're probably all thinking of different ones.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna shout out Biggie. No, I don't think Biggie has angels. But anyway, I have a friend and his wife that have a lot of ink. It's expensive. I probably would have a lot more.
I'd be covered if I had more money.
Would
but,
you? Like, how many would you have?
Probably 20. I don't know. Like, I want sleeves, and not just like. Well, I don't know. I kind of want a theme, but I kind of don't on the sleeves. So they might be individual tattoos that end up making a sleeve. But then I also want some on my legs and I want some on my side. I really would like, maybe not the front of my neck, but like the back of my neck. Not really going to do a face tattoo. The only thing I would do on my face is maybe a star, like one.
Why would you do that?
I'm just like, I'm not a face tattoo person. I mean, I think they look good on some people.
They do.
But me personally, I just don't. I don't want to.
Post Malone is like, I'm about to make this famous. Brian says all 3 of my tattoos are a direct reflection of my life, black and white and incomplete. And I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. And I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
It says, by the way, I love your show. No one asking for money or laying out some plan. You keep it happy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Like I want to have fun with my friend and connect with people and get something out of it. And if someone else gets something out of it, wonderful. And also, I'm thinking of having a bologna and cheese sandwich with ketchup on it randomly from nowhere. I don't understand this.
It's seizing crazy. We say what's on our mind. We invite you to tabletop with us. Say what's on your mind. And we hope that you tune in every Tuesday and feel like, oh, I got to hang out with my friends. Mm-hmm. We literally want you to be like, I got to hang out with my friends tonight. And feel like you are hanging out with your friends because we love you guys. Yeah.
And I mean, our getting out, I don't know about you. Well, you get out of the house for all kinds of reasons, but I do know they all stem from
it's for dropping packages in the mail.
Yeah. It's like business and kid related, but like we like my getting out of the house is probably going to work. Going to Dan's house, but I consider that self-care.
Yeah. That's her honey.
Yeah. Because if I don't go over to Dan's house, I tend to be grumpier.
I think Garcia thinks Tinker is self-care because he gets to get away from me.
I don't want to get away from you.
Chris says he is 11. You're 11 years.
Yeah, dude.
Clean? Dang. You struggled for 15 years. Never give up. Dude. Fist bump. High five.
Yeah. I mean, 11
gangster
years.
Handshake. Whatever. Yeah. Gangster handshake is.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever makes us look cool. I don't know if any secret handshakes. I'm thinking pinochle. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for real, we both are very celebratory and excited for sobriety stories. My mom got sober and she did a lot of good things when she got sober, and she ended up passing away at 50.
Yeah.
She had gotten sober, just it was too late. I mean, I don't want to say too late. Either way, she's not here anymore, but she got sober for years before she died, and she touched the lives of so many people. And also, I'm happy that I got to have a sober mom.
Yeah.
For part of those years or whatever. So I tend to get very excited about sobriety. Like, I want to hear you. Like, we are not like
we are both. Happy
we are actually
about sobriety.
Super excited about sobriety. Yeah. I mean, as I'm drinking this, but I just mean like addiction. Sobriety from an addiction.
Yeah, like my dad committed suicide. He was an alcoholic since he was 12, and he self-medicated. And so, you know how the story goes. It goes from alcohol to harder drugs until eventually he was done with it, served a couple times in prison, and then eventually committed suicide. My mom is also an addict, so we get very connected and very excited to hear somebody enter that journey, and we know that it's not an easy one. So congratulations.
Right. So I mean, if you quit and then get back on, fall on and off the wagon,
that happens in life.
Yeah, you're going, you may have to do that a couple times before it sticks, but don't give up just because you quit and got back on the wagon how many ever times. Who cares if it'd be great if you could do it the first time. That be perfect? Life would be perfect. But if it's your 100th time and you don't have to go, well, I've already tried 100 times. Who cares? I give up trying. Don't give up trying. That 101 time, the 101st time, you might be like, oh, it sticks. Something different changed or whatever.
And if you have kids, they will be grateful, regardless if they're 5 or 15 or 20 when you get sober. So that's awesome. I do have to jump back. It says Eugene said Jarheads was the best seagoing bellhops ever. I'm excited to see what Sergeant G, if he's still on, says about that. Pig and roosters are the only things to survive a shipwreck. Old school sailors got pig and roosters tattooed on their feet to keep them above water.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I love learning random things like that.
I know the old,
make my day.
What is it? The Sailor Jerry tattoos were first predominantly in California, and a lot of the, what were they called? Pachaco, the old school Mexicans were bringing them over here. I thought it was pretty cool. That was where they first had to compete for them, was like at the circuses and the fairs and stuff on the West Coast. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wonder if that's a lot of what, you do see a lot of old school rooster, Sailor Jerry style. Would you do it in that style, like Sailor Jerry style?
Yeah,
I'm interested.
Trying to figure out a lot of my tattoos, and I want to get my memorial tattoos, and I haven't got them yet because I think I overthink it too much.
Well, Juan Garcia said that we are the best, and he has to say that. I paid him to say that. That's part of our promotional package. Just kidding. He said liar, but none of us remember why he's saying that, so we're gonna skip. And then pretty cool tattoos. Okay, EO.com. I'm gonna look that up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look it up because I am actually you guys should look up Trash Polka because it's actually pretty cool. But it irritates me that it's not polka trash. Does it irritate you? Like, why is it Trash Polka?
Yeah, I don't know. I got to look at the story and the history behind it.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see. The Portuguese sailor never learned to swim. They would rather die fast.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you die fast if you drown, though? Like, that's like one of the worst ways I can imagine.
You can know how to swim and still die fast.
How would you swim and die fast?
Well, I mean, it's called giving up.
But you die slow.
Well, but the Portuguese sailors are not learning to swim because they would rather just drown and not know how.
But that's not swimming.
Yeah, so if you know how to swim, at least if you decided you want to fight, you could. I'd rather know how to swim and give up than not know how to swim and give up. Yeah.
Well, that's true, but right? Drowning is not fast.
It's actually pretty torturous. God.
Exactly. Like any show that I watch is like that. Like if they're gonna drown, I'm like, I can't watch this. Like it's like I'm over here like, here's Sergeant G, and I'm like,
like you're just gonna. Yeah, I don't like.
He's like, breathe. It's a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, you're not the one drowning. Just thinking about, because I don't know about you, but my imagination, like I see pictures in my head when I think about things, and so I'm like,
yeah, no, I do. I feel it.
Yeah.
I like want to spank people's kids for them on TV or out in public.
Right.
I wanted to spank this girl's kid for her at the zoo the other day. This is how I realized I should not be in public. Summer was not ready to come out. We're just going to put that out there. We went to the zoo. It was fabulous until I saw this little girl and I wanted to spank her for her grandma. And I thought, I probably shouldn't have came out. Not yet. I should have like centered a little bit more.
But was it because you felt bad for the grandma?
I felt awful for the grandma. They had one Gatorade and they were sharing the Gatorade and the little girl was like 7 and she took the Gatorade from her grandma and and there was only a little bit left and she started to drink the Gatorade.
Right.
And the grandma was like trying to get her from drinking all of it because there were other people that needed to drink it. Hey, I'm balling on a budget too.
Right.
I get this. No hate. I was like, we are sharing water bottles right now in my pack's lunch. Okay.
Right.
So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling this, right? The grandma trying to get it. She snatched the bottle out of the grandma's hand.
Oh.
And then when she snatched the bottle out of the grandma's hand, she sat it on her lip. Wasn't drinking it and was not giving it to her grandma.
Oh, yeah.
And then the grandma was trying to get it because somebody next to her wanted to drink and she jerked it away, stuck it up and put it to her lips, but was not drinking it. When the grandma tried to get it, the little girl drunk it.
Oh, no. Yeah, I would probably want to.
I felt like I probably should not be outside.
Yeah, I mean, I'd feel bad, like, oh, man, poor grandma, because I'd be like, nope.
Right? I was like, you're already like treating them to the zoo, and then this is happening.
Yeah.
And then John said Portuguese sailors are now considered the Coast Guard. Don't know how any of you Coast Guard feel about that, but I'm going to kind of chuckle. And the hood went down so fast in World War II, only 2 made it.
Wow.
See, that is scary. Like, these guys and gals, it's just so scary. I mean, if I'm going to drown, I want to go out like the guy in Midway. They tied him to an anchor, threw the anchor over the side, and he was just... But
no,
he wasn't
just done. He
like,
had to, like... suffer
long?
for however long it takes to drown.
And then right? Like, you're about to drown and there's nothing you can do. Like, you're holding your breath.
Yeah. I don't want to, like, if you're going to kill me,
Nightmare.
knock me out for, like,
Nightmare.
first. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock me out first.
Yeah. Like, get me, like, feed me some Valiant. Whatever makes me not.
Feed me some Valiant.
If I'm going to die, like, whatever. And, like, whatever makes me not give a crap, shoot me up with heroin, do something.
Yeah,
that makes me not care that you're
care.
drowning me.
They don't care.
I know.
But the movies where they put these people in the cars and then they drive them off the cliff and then like the water is filling up in the car and you're watching this movie and you're just like it's coming and you're like no water is around you, but as the water's getting higher, you're like reaching up and like putting your like
actually moving along with the movie.
Do you do that?
Yeah, like not always, but that like if I'm really in the moment, I will be like along with the movie, or like secondhand embarrassment. That's when I really change I like because I get so like secondhand embarrassment more than anything because I'm like.
Do you watch The Office then?
No, I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes. I think
you'll get a ton of secondhand embarrassment there.
Yeah, I probably don't need to. Yeah, because if someone is constantly getting embarrassed. There's a point, like, I'll watch it because it's funny for a while and I can deal with the embarrassment. But if someone is, like, every single episode, like, half of it is someone getting embarrassed, I will quit watching it because I don't want to feel embarrassed for, like, 20 minutes at a time. I'm good.
I don't know. It's like the train wreck thing. Like, I want to look away, but I can't. And I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I probably shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, that's why I can take it if it's going to be in, like, scattered throughout but I can't do it if it's one of those. There are series where someone gets embarrassed every single episode, and it's half of the show, and I can't.
I wouldn't say it's half the show, but Michael Scott, like, any of you guys that watch The Office know.
I have seen a few memes, and I have, Yeah.
Okay, I will say that a lot of the people on there that help produce and write, and one of the girls on there, I think she helped develop her character and she does some stuff to her character, but then that makes it more hilarious to me because she made her character like that. Right. He said, well, if the Coast Guard you have to be over 6 foot tall. So if the ship sinks, they can wait.
Well,
he was not. Okay. He might have been dead before he hit the bottom, John, but if it takes him 29 years to hit the bottom, then what does it really matter? He struggled for 29 years.
30 seconds. Well, I could probably handle 30 seconds of torture, but like, say it takes you 2-3 minutes to die. That's 2-3 minutes you know you're going to die. And that's too much torture for me.
It's more than 30 seconds.
I don't want to know. I only want to know like 30 seconds in 30 seconds in advance.
Totally with my language.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, to me, even if it was 30 seconds, he's going down and it's like slowly and everything is slow motion.
Right. Oh, yeah. So that 30 seconds is more like.
It's like 29 years.
Yeah.
She said Matrix. Oh.
Well, that's how I imagined myself if I was drowning in the water.
But if you were tied up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then the claustrophobia of not being able to like move or help yourself. At least if I'm trying to get out of the situation, I'm distracting my mind. But like if I'm just thinking.
No, and you're not going to get out of that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the picture? It's called The Most Beautiful Suicide. It's sad that it's called that, but this girl jumped from, I want to say it's the Empire State Building, but I could be totally wrong on that, so don't quote me. But it's called The Most Beautiful Suicide, and they actually have sold pictures of this, which is extremely morbid. But the girl, I think she was a secretary. There's not a lot known about her, but the way that she landed, she basically crushed into the top of this car, and it ends up looking like she's like kind of doing like a Vogue picture.
Oh, yeah, I
on
know
her
which
back.
one you're
Do you
talking
know what I'm
about.
talking about?
Yeah.
And I feel like she thought about this all the way from the top of this building, but the death was pretty quickly,
Right.
or was pretty quick. Drowning is not the same.
No.
However, we've gotten onto this topic and have talked about drowning for the majority of this show. This is what we're talking about, season crazy.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get, and we let you guys lead the way. So this is y'all's crazy.
Yeah, I'm taking a deep breath for all the stop breath sign that may have happened as I was thinking.
That's actually true. The pressure would kill them because
yeah.
they have those machines that can't even go down so deep because
it crushes. Yeah, okay.
it crushes them. And then the other
true.
machines they had to rebuild to go down like so many 100 feet. That's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of true. Yeah, so he would be because that would still be like
veteran trash talk. I thought you ladies died.
I thought you ladies died. Glad to have you back and uncensored by the evil. So
yes, thank
Right?
you. We are happy to be back.
We did
Excited.
appear last week though. We just didn't get to do our regularly scheduled programming.
But we are going to be here on VTT. We're on VRS right now, but we're going to be over on VTT on Friday. So,
and tomorrow our new episode drops over on Season Crazy on our YouTube channel. But we really need you guys to go over and subscribe. Like we need 100 subscribers before we can even change the URL to anything interesting.
Yeah.
So that's on you guys.
Yeah, and check us out. Yeah. On Fridays at VTT, we are back. We will make sure that the evil Garcia, he's the stone vet. We will make sure that he does not censor us.
But here he's our technical support and he really helps us out. So right now we're very thankful.
Yeah, we're so thankful for you because we need to get him a t-shirt with a big old pot leaf on it that also and it says technical support. Yeah, like
we need to get over with David and Ginger and make him a technical support.
Yeah, because every time we're like,
I thought he had it up. Again? I think he does it because he likes hearing me say I need him. Mm-hmm. Because like he said he had it up and he showed me how to do it last week. But when I went to go do it, no, it was not up the way that he said it was. So I had to go tell him, I need you. Then this week he said, I got it all set up for you. All you got to do is hit go live.
Yeah.
It wasn't set up. So I had to go in there and say, I need you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So we appreciate him a lot because otherwise we'd have been like, we'll figure it out. We'd have been like 30 minutes really late. Yeah. Like 30 minutes, like, let me read this manual over here.
We got 10 minutes. Hi, bye.
Right. What's this YouTube?
If it's people drowning, I'm not watching it, yo.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Oh, just subscribed. Oh, hey, is that our see?
Wait,
That's why you need to thank you
hold
for
on.
subscribing.
Hold on.
This
Hold
is why
on,
we
hold
need a
on.
URL.
Is this our YouTube channel thing? I just want to highlight that because if that is, then let me just tell you, this is why we need you guys to subscribe. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was afraid to hit that or even copy and paste it.
Right. So like, comment, subscribe. Well,
And
the subscription changes our YouTube links. So,
And
yeah.
thank you, Brian. Everyone is important. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
So should get him the weed leaf that says technically supported.
That's perfect. Yes, we should do.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I need a note.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, she's gonna take some notes because that is actually hilarious. Thank you, John, for the idea.
Yeah.
Because
Ideas.
he is technically supportive. Kind of
Handy dandy. Pen. Writing this down.
And it's sad because technically my job, my career field is IT and technical support, but I'm just like, we got to get this done. Garcia, we have no idea what we're doing. Help us.
Well, I think he likes hearing it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I wrote it down in my
Yeah.
handy dandy notebook.
Yeah. I can already see it in my head.
He said, no, they're grown. They can upload their own show. Oh, shots fired, shade thrown. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got that. But when Brandy and I figure it out, guess what he's going to say? I could do it for you. I can get it for you.
Yeah,
What, you don't need me anymore? That's what he said because I got another job on top of Rafa. And he's like, what, you don't need me anymore?
Yeah, well, we always need
He said yes, switch your YouTube. That's how sad it is. Guys, go subscribe. I thought he was trying to get me to watch drowning people videos.
Right. See, that's why we need you to subscribe so that we can change it to something like Season Crazy, the one where we are Season Crazy. Just kidding. That would be way too long of a thing. What about s'mores? Because now I want some.
I do too. I was kind of thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like campfire.
Yes. Ooh, roasting some hot dogs and
yeah.
s'mores, sitting by the lake
still have
or
like
the ocean.
14 minutes. Why are you guys talking about s'mores? That's
Yeah.
going to take me forever to get off here and go make a s'more.
Right.
Like, I just want the melted, like, marshmallow and the chocolate and, like, mix it up and eat it. And then I'll just take a bite of my grandma.
Ooh, like a dip, though. Like,
yeah.
Burn the
Oh,
marshmallow, get the
yeah.
chocolate, swirl it around, take the graham cracker, and dip it.
Dip it in there.
I don't know if
Instead
that
of
exists,
half
it probably
no,
is.
we're going to make it.
Yeah.
And we're going to say when you can't be trusted to eat the whole s'more at one time, seizing crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dip.
Yeah.
Because that sounds so much more mom-friendly.
Right. You can like dip it and then have,
Right?
like be able to talk and put it down if you need to. You're not like,
Or just
Yeah.
like, because you never get to eat your whole s'more. Like, you're
Yeah.
trying to help all your, like, I have 7 kids. You have several kids. We're trying to, like, get the kids.
yeah, they want to, they always want, like, oh, you have one, I want it,
Right.
I want it. And you got to help them. Yeah.
Right. I can't wait till camping season starts. I'm going camping next month. It has taken me I've been with Sergeant G for 22 years. We have been married for 20 years. It has taken me 20 years to talk this man into going camping because he said his camping days were done. I finally was like, then I'm going to go by myself.
Right.
I'm going to take the kids and go by myself. So his little sweetness is looking up all the camping stuff, and we're actually going to go camping.
Yeah, I actually saw him on Oklahoma day trips. It was funny because I was reading the post. I didn't read the name. I was reading the post. I was like, this sounds like my friend's family. Like this, maybe they would want to know. And then I look, it said the stoned vet, and I was like, wait, it is my friend's family.
How many people have 72 children and literally have the bravery to take them camping?
Right?
I'm invested in this story now.
Yeah, I read the whole thing because I was like, that's a lot. How are you going to survive this? Just in case my friend wants to know. Oh, wait, it is my friend.
So how is she going to survive? Yes, Reese's peanut butter cups in s'mores does sound delicious. The mellow has to be on fire train. Right.
Yes.
Right.
There's something about like a burnt s'more.
Marshmallow where it's on the outside, it's all like crispy and then it's gooey on the inside.
Yeah. there sometimes burnt stuff is good. I don't understand it because you have your like, oh, it's burnt, I'm not eating it, but then you have like, ooh, it's burnt, I'm eating that.
So he says, John says, buy a dang camper and go. Did you hear how many children I have? We're lucky we can afford a tent. It's about to be like camp, like sleeping bags under the stars.
Well, see, I mean, I like both.
I want a camper though.
I like both, but because I've watched way too many true crime. I've listened to way too many true crime podcasts. I've watched way too much true crime. I wanted to be a forensic scientist at one point. Now I've terrified myself into going camping without a man. I mean, it's still dangerous even if you have a man.
I'm feminist, okay?
Yeah, like I need my boyfriend to come along. That's less of a chance of me being dead. Like, what if Ted Bundy wants to? I mean, he's not like, but the new Ted Bundy, the 2022 Ted Bundy, decides to run away, like break out of prison for the umpteenth time, and was like, oh, there's a campground close by. Nah, I'm good. I'm getting a camper and a boyfriend. I mean, I have a boyfriend. But I'm getting both of those things before I go camping. Thank you, Morbid and Wine and Crime and all y'all people. Yes, Morbid, fresh air is for dead people. You are right. I'm scared.
I'm just telling you, taking a Marine camping, this is going to be fun.
Well, at least he knows all the survival tricks and he can keep you safe.
And dude's probably going to be like walking around surveilling.
Yeah.
You take the next watch? No, babe, there's no watch. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Gotta protect the zone, man.
Yes,
as
he
long
does.
as I get some sleep.
He does. I'm really not ever worried. I'm not ever worried if we're gonna be okay. He will take care of me. It says you put small Reese's peanut butter cups and mini marshmallows and a sugar cone. My sister did that with the Girl Scouts, and she did that in a banana as well. And they did it on the grill to see which one was better, the banana or the ice cream cone. And I think they decided it was like equally good. I don't know. I feel like I need to try both.
Right.
You put Reese's peanut butter cups and mini marshmallows and a sugar cone, wrap it in foil, and toss it on the fire.
That sounds really good. But does the cone get soggy?
No, because it's on fire. It's like going to get more crisp than it is. And then everything else will keep it kind of neutralized.
Right.
Too crispy. Lean-to camping is fun. I was looking up, you know how everything's gone up recently, right? I thought I could find like a used pop-up and then like tow it with my minivan, because I looked up how much weight my minivan could tow.
Right.
Oh my gosh, used freaking pop-ups are like $14,000.
What?
To $20,000. I could not find one, and I looked under $14,000. Used.
That's ridiculous.
Used. Dude. I was like, oh my
But
goodness.
I mean, literally, isn't it
on a clamper? You got your air conditioner and you're like, he's got like the recliners and his all of the things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with the amenities. I like being able to step out of a camper and like seeing the beautiful lake or ocean or wherever I'm at, the body of water, the nature, and enjoying it. And doing outside things, but if I get too hot, I can go inside.
It was his first s'more, and he's 50 years old.
Oh, wow.
Okay, first of all the camping stuff for vets and stuff sounds fantastic, and I would be totally down to do that. I'm about all that. How did you not have a s'more?
Well, I mean...
This is me being judgmental, and I'm so sorry, because I was poor and used to roast s'mores on the gas stove. But it was not Hershey's, and I don't think it was called graham crackers. We probably didn't have graham crackers,
right?
But when you get poor kids a treat, we don't know how to conserve that crap very well.
Yeah, but that's awesome that you got that experience anyway. I mean, hey, better late than never. And I think s'mores are pretty freaking awesome.
I think you appreciated it way more than any kid could appreciate it. Like, you got to have the whole freaking experience of a s'more. I'm just sorry. It would be awesome. Okay, what I want and what my body will allow are far from equal.
Oh,
camping,
God, same.
No.
Camping is physically miserable for me. Do you mean like the heat, like that sort of thing? Because I know, like, if it's 100 degrees, I'm not all about the outside unless I have water.
I paid $6,000 for my 30-foot brand new. Where?
Yeah.
First of all, where and how long ago was this? In like 1974
or before pre-COVID.
Oh yeah,
it's probably pre-COVID.
that's true.
I think a lot of things have went up in price.
Where are you guys looking? I got on the garage sale sites around where we're from. I got on the garage sale sites where we're at. I got on all like 5 of them.
Right.
I Googled them. I got on Craigslist because you know everybody's about the Craigslist. Could not find one. I searched all day long and could not find one under 14,000 used.
Wow.
Now, and there were not even a whole lot. It was like pop-ups and then like fifth wheels and then, you know, in between. But I couldn't find one.
Right.
I even found one that was a conversion that a guy did out of like a box truck.
Right.
And he was like bougie. I was like, what is this? So yes, if you guys have sites that's not going to take me to Canada to get this, I would love to see it because I have not found them.
Yeah, seasoncrazy@gmail.com. Send us links.
Marketplace in Michigan, that's so far away.
Maybe the shipping isn't that bad though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Where I'm at, you just you should have said gave it away for 50,000 just to make me feel better.
Right.
Dang. 2015, I paid cash for mine. 20K they threw in 2015. Dang, that's nice.
Well, yeah. After paying 20,000, I please throw in 2,500 of upgrades. Jeez.
I'm sorry that you have back and nerve issues. I'm really sorry that sucks.
I'm scared for that. I hope that it doesn't happen to me anytime soon.
I just am like, yeah, I can't buy yours for 16. I couldn't buy theirs for 14.
I can't buy it for 1,000.
I'm right. I'm like, and I do feel you on the back and stuff because I've had like ringing so loud in my left ear for 2 days that I'm like, I can't hear very well over here. And if there's a lot of noise now, I can't hear it. If I go into a room where there's not a lot of noise, it's so loud.
Right.
And then my back is hurting. So I feel you. Getting old, man. Getting old. It's not glamorous.
But
it's a privilege, and I'm excited for it.
I mean, I do like the whole, getting wiser and learning learning what you enjoy and how to enjoy yourself and caring less about what other people think and more about what's going to make you happy. Because if you live a long time, do you want to be miserable for that long? I don't.
And not everybody gets to live a long time. So I feel like it is a privilege. I'm going to embrace it.
Yeah.
And rock it.
For real. Check out Bug Out Trailers on YouTube.
I'm going to look it up. But if you send me something that's like $75,000.
Right? Yeah. Maybe one day when I have more money and I'm a homesteader, y'all can send me some projects. And then I'll be
a homesteader too?
Yeah.
Me too. Well, I'm turning into my dad.
Yeah, I'm going to call mine a homestead.
Mine is going to be a homestead on a compound. And yes, it will say compound. Compound. I want a compound.
I want a farm, a homestead. I'm turning into Carl Harris slowly but surely. I think I probably have always been my dad and my mom. I just never realized it.
Yeah, I can see it though, because you are a little bit of your mom and your dad. I can see it.
Yeah, and they are night and day, so maybe that's why I'm weird.
I don't know, because you keep saying you're gonna call yours a homestead, but when ours is the same way, minus because you're like gonna get warning shots and I'm not. Like you come on my property, there's no warning shot.
I'm gonna warn them 1 to maybe 2 times.
She's Mr. Rogers. She's a Mr.
Hey,
Rogers.
I will shoot you if you go past the second warning.
Mine's like I don't have enough money for warning shots.
I'll shell some warnings out just to be nice, but you only get 1, 2, hey, don't come on my property, and then the second one's I'm serious, you're this is your last warning, you will get shot or whatever. I already warned you. I was nice enough to give you a second chance.
I'm saying no warnings, don't come on my property.
Yeah.
Yes, I need a $3 million settlement, but from something that doesn't screw me up. And as far as John,
I think she's talking about the 3M.
For the tinnitus.
Yeah,
I feel like
so many people are in on that lawsuit that I would get
I
like
get
$3
$1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 50 cents.
Yeah. Like,
Sergeant G would be like, "Here's your 25 cent. Here's my 25 cent," and I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah.
can
I
I borrow
mean,
your quarter?"
oh, I should though. Be like, hey man, I used your equipment. I want my 5 cents, dude.
John, I don't know what have you seen those $1 million campers or like RVs? He said his next is 80K. I saw these like RVs that like are like 215,000. Now that'd be my full-time residence. But
Right.
They are nice.
Yeah, see, if I'm paying the price of what I would pay for a house, yeah, that's gonna be my full-time resident or my
Full-time.
like I spend 6 months here and spend 6 months there. Like I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, John, that is awesome. And that is something to attain to not have a mortgage or any debt. And you probably should be like going around and putting a class together to tell people how to not have debt when they retire.
Right.
That's
Yeah, definitely. And that's one of the other reasons why I like getting older. The older you are, hopefully you're going onward and upwards. So you're going to be more stable and learn. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to learn how to be an adult at the age of 38, but I'm getting there.
And we'll do it.
Yeah. And then maybe by the time I'm your age, I will have myself a little, lakefront property.
Unless
maybe
he
a
says he's
beachfront.
34. But we do have to end it. It's 9:00 and I don't
whoops,
know
yeah.
what the other show is. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining us. We appreciate it. Check us out on Wednesdays on our YouTube channel, VTT on Fridays, and of course here at 8 p.m. Central Time for VRS. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You guys have a blessed night. Thanks for hanging out with us.